Hey guys, what's going on? Just been clearing a little bit more grass outside of this perimeter area. I got the grass moved over to about where I wanted over by the Nether portal, just kind of as a holding area. But I was trying to get some mobs to spawn, some passive mobs, and yeah, none of them were spawning. So that pretty much means they had to have been spawned somewhere else. So I just got done removing the grass from these two islands. This is the southwest corner. This is quite far outside of the perimeter area, but I'm just going to go ahead and take these down anyway. I want to try and maximize the mob spawning from the passive mobs anyway. Just going to go ahead and tear this grass down, put some torches down. Probably do the same thing for this island over here as well. That's got a lot of grass on it. It's kind of close to the border. There's a lot of grass over there on that mountain range, or I guess that's a hill. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to start removing. I guess I'm going to see how the passive mobs spawn with all this grass taken away, and if they're still slow, I'm just going to have to keep expanding out and taking away more and more grass. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll meet you back at the base in just a little bit. Okay, I just got done taking care of that grassy area over there. Like I said, let's walk 24 blocks away from here. So this is about 500. So let's go down to about 75, 475Z. See what we got. Mobs should be spawning over there, but they are not. Let's try going back a little bit further just to see. Oh, there's a pig. I wonder if he was out of view range or if he just spawned. Where are we at? Okay, so there's some cow, there's some sheep. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I must have just been standing a little too close or something a second ago. I don't know what's going on, but looks like it is spawning spawning animals. Okay, brown sheep. Let me go ahead and sleep till day and tell you what's been going on around here. Okay, let's get some of this crap in order. Okay. So I've been going around to these caves underground. I decided probably better start lighting them up. I've been doing that. I started right here. I dug down, and there was a pretty big cave under there, linked over here. Probably where those spiders are over there. There's like another opening where the cave comes out. It snakes its way all the way around and stuff, and there's an opening there, and then over there by the perimeter wall this side there's another opening. And yeah, so apparently these caves just kind of snake all around everywhere underground. I don't think I've seen any of the caves over in this direction yet, or over here, but I would say probably I've explored probably a good third, maybe half, I don't know, but I spent a lot of time down there finding ores and lighting things up. This is what I've collected so far. There's a whole lot of iron here. I've actually used quite a bit of this for various things. Gold and redstone. I've left some redstone down there because I felt like I already collected a lot. I found 3 zombie dungeons down there, nothing really special to look at. Some lapis and the mossy stone from there. Now the diamond, I have 27 here, but I've used 9 of them so far for shovels. Yeah, like I said in the last video, I said I was going to go around and dig out these like 1 block high areas like next to the water and the 2 block high areas. So I started doing that. Let's take you over to where we left off, where I blew up the island. I ended up coming back over there and cleaning that all up, filling it in, making it all level, covering it with water, so now that's completely gone. Should be this area right here. I don't know if you can see through the water or not, but yeah, there's some stones, some coal there. So this has all been completely leveled out, covered with water. And then I started working my way over here to where that sandy beach area was. And I started digging. And digging. And then I dug some more, and then I kept digging. And so everywhere that it was 1 or 2 blocks high above the water, I dug it down. And then I came back through and covered it all with water. So this is a pretty big, extensive, watery area now. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these little islands that I haven't dug out yet. Oh, I guess I should probably get rid of... Oh, what the... Probably get rid of these stones here. Okay, well, that sucks. I'm going to make a cut. I'll be right back with another boat. Much better. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so as I was digging out, I came across these dried shrub things that you find in the desert. And I wasn't sure if I really wanted to store them since, you can't place them normally. They're only randomly generated, so I kind of dug around them. You'll see them kind of like dotted around the ocean here. I don't know. I didn't want to just destroy them because they're kind of unique, but at the same time they're, I don't know, they're kind of in the way, I guess. So all this area over here, I didn't take care of this big patch of clay yet. I'm just kind of leaving it, but yeah, all this area over here, like I said, I filled up with water, dug it down. I started going behind the base. There was a little bit of lakes over here and some stuff, so I started digging over here and taking this down. And then over here was kind of like a natural drop-off chasm kind of a thing. It gets really deep in the water here. Yeah, not much else over this way. I haven't really touched anything. But all this work, like I've spent probably something like another 10 hours with all the cave exploring and digging out. Now, I said I used 9 diamonds and shovels. Well, I didn't actually use all 9 shovels. I was over here digging this area, and let me just pop out over here. Let's see, where's a good spot? So this was just all covered in sand over here. And as I was digging, the floor gave way. I just popped down here. And so this looks like a big open room now. Well, actually what it was full of lava. And it was just a natural lava trap. I was digging, just 1 sand block above the surface. It all gave way. I fell in and I died. All my items, everything, complete loss in lava. Oh man, that sucked. So yeah, I just got done making 3 brand new diamond shovels too. So 3 diamonds wasted there, along with you know, everything else I had on me at the time. I had like a compass and a bucket of water and I think a stack of coal, and yeah, it sucks losing all your items like that. Okay. Oop, what am I doing? And I don't want cobblestone for the floor. There was also another time when I was exploring the caves down below. There was a patch of diamond and I was hanging over the edge holding shift trying to look, and shift gave way on me for whatever reason. I fell and into lava, and that was another complete loss. It's devastating when that happens, especially like when you've been down in a cave, you don't remember exactly where you are and you got stuff on you. Like I was collecting a bunch of iron and stuff. I hadn't collected any diamonds, so it wasn't that big of a loss, but it was still pain in the butt. Not very fun at all. Yeah, so it looks like this is starting to spawn mobs pretty good now. I guess taking care of that grassy area outside of the perimeter area helped. Okay. So I haven't really thought about what else I'm gonna do. Look at that. There's some caves over there I need to light up. Oop. Yeah, I need to take care of all that. So I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do about all these islands yet. Lighting them up with torches kind of works, but that's a lot of torches and a lot of coal. And then back over here, this is a pretty big area too, up against the wall. I don't know what I'm going to do about those yet. And then this area over here still needs to be taken down. This isn't that big, but that's still going to be not fun. These 3 islands. And we're getting pretty close, guys. Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer before this area is pretty well prepped, and I'm going to have to start on the mob system, getting the towers up in the sky or whatever we're going to do. I'm still trying to decide on the way I want this thing to look. I mean, it's pretty obvious how the dark rooms work and how spawning pads work, but yeah, it's going to take some planning. I don't want to just, you know, throw something up in the sky that's going to look ugly. I want it to actually look alright. I guess these animals just killed my boot. Well, as you can see in this chest here, a lot of sand that I've collected. There's a lot of sand that I dug out, those islands and things that I blew up and stuff of that nature. So I've collected a lot of sand. In fact, I collected so much I couldn't even put it in this chest anymore, so I had to turn it into sandstone. And between the sandstone that I've dug out from flattening out those areas and all the sand that I turned into sandstone, I have almost a full double chest full of this stuff now. So I think a lot of the projects I'm going to be building around here are going to be utilizing sandstone, especially since this is a deserty area. I think it'll match and look good here. I don't think cobblestone really is gonna cut it. So the outside of the buildings are definitely going to be sandstone, I'm pretty sure. Inside, if I'm doing stuff for like filler material, we'll be utilizing the cobblestone. So, I think the other thing that I want to do today is make a safer path between the main base and this base through the Nether. Ghasts have been blowing chunks in the Nether rack and stuff, and just making it kind of a pain to go back and forth between the 2 bases. So I'm going to get some stuff together. Probably use a lot of this cobblestone and make like a safer way to and from this base and the other base. Okay, back in a little bit, just gonna organize some stuff and get ready for it. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna shave this back. This needs to be too wide. This is bothering me. There we go. Okay, now the fun part.
Hey guys, I think I failed again. I put the video on pause for just a second. I forgot to unpause it, so now this entire thing is done. Oh, that sucks. It kind of, goes back and forth a little bit, and scaling up there to make that first staircase was kind of a pain in the butt, but I got this all taken care of now. So now we have fast transportation to and from the main base, which is really cool. Kind of sucked making that walk, having to look out for ghasts and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a lot nicer now that we have a minecart to and from. Oh well.
I kind of wanted to have the whole thing in that montage there, but didn't work out. Well, I think that's probably all I want to do for today. Had quite a lot of stuff done. In fact, these last couple of days, not including that mine track. So, I think I'm probably gonna end it here. It looks like actually you can see some torches down there where I lit that cave up. There's still this other cave here I need to come explore sometime. I know, this is kind of cheating. But it's not like I'm actually forcing the cheats, they're just there. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See ya next time.